Rose, let me just dump these in there. Thank you. Good night. Rose, did you forget something?
Working late?
I'm just finishing up.
Just finishing up. That's what I'm doing. Finishing up. I have a feeling that's why Alan's so rich. He has a knack of hiring people who like to finish up, you know. Work late. Can I buy a drink?
I'm on my way home.
Well, we don't have to go to a bar. We can break out some of Alan's special stuff. I'm sure you know where it is.
Roger, I don't want a drink.
Do you mean by that you don't want to drink Alan's liquor with anyone except Alan? Is that what you mean?
Look, Roger, I'm in a hurry.
Are you afraid of me? I know it's late and there's practically no one left in the building, except the odd cleaning lady or two. In fact, I just saw one heading down the hall. I mention this because you're looking at me as if I'm some kind of criminal or something. Could it be that you believe the charges leveled against me by my beloved wife? No comment? Well, our glorious leader seems to feel otherwise. He's given me quite a vote of confidence, wouldn't you say?
Yes, well, if you're talking about your promotion...
That's it. I'm talking about my promotion.
Yes, I think it's very decent of Alan to stand by you, given the mess you're in.
Alan's a real dreamboat. We all know that.
Most men in his position would have fired you. You could be a little more grateful.
Grateful to Alan.
Yes, grateful to Alan. You know, I always thought that you were a real second-rater. But nothing proves it more than your ingratitude. I mean, no one in the whole town wants to have anything to do with you, and a man in Alan's position stands by you, and you stand there making slighting remarks.
Alan's position is not exactly what you seem to think it to be.
He doesn't have a prison term hanging over him.
But he could, baby. He sure could.
You are drunker than I thought.
I'm not drunk. I just know something that you don't know. Maybe something that you don't want to know.
How dare you insult him that way? He is 10 times the man you are.
He's a criminal! It's just that he hasn't been caught yet.
You're going to lose your job for that.
Diane, I want you to do something for me. I want you to tell him what I just said, because he'll be very surprised at the results, because he is not about to fire me. Because, you see, Alan has this, slight legal problem. You see, he was not misled by Blackbird in relation to the Spanish witness, the late, great Ramon del Villar.
What are you talking about?
All those passionate days and nights between del Villar and Elizabeth, there weren't any.
Well, maybe you're not familiar with del Villar's affidavit. It says otherwise.
You must be talking about the second affidavit, the one that Alan paid for. I am talking about the first affidavit, the one that Villar made before he was bribed, which said nothing happened between him and Elizabeth.
Alan would never stoop to bribery.
Not in person, perhaps. He's much too clever a man for that, but it was his money.
I don't believe you.
That's because you haven't seen the first affidavit. I have. The first affidavit, incidentally, was incinerated before its time by Alan and Dean, quite understandably, I might add.
That's a lie.
No, honey, it ain't a lie. It's the truth. Cross my heart. You see, I made a copy of the first affidavit, and I still have it. And Alan knows I have it, which adds immeasurably to his respect for me, because he knows that at any time at all, I could go to the police and have him indicted Indicted. Quite a blot on his reputation, wouldn't you say? Now, there are some people who might surmise from this discussion that I was blackmailing Alan. I prefer to see it as a deal. Just a deal between Alan and myself.
Alan would never make a deal with you.